It is packaging opening time. And by the way, this is the right side up, so fragile equipment as well, so you want to be careful. Don't know exactly what it is, but this is going to be the replacement for the T61P, if I could get the damn packaging opened. Suppose we're going to do it violently then. Yeah, that works too. If I had to guess, it's either a T400 or a T500, so we'll see what it is when we open up the box. But hell, it could be anything. It could be better than my machine. In which case, I won't be very happy, but I didn't order it, so. And I'm not replacing my computer just yet. Do not cut film, it says. What is this? More packing information. As if I didn't already have all that already. There's your battery. Looks just like an ordinary battery. It's a small system, so I'm going to assume that it's probably not a T400. Do not cut film, it says, so we will do what it says and not cut the film. Do not cut film, it says. Well, you almost have to cut the film, so. What is this? Let's find out. I'm sure it'll say on the bottom, 2757, that's a product key, those are both product keys. Oh, it just says type 2767, so usually I should know that, but I don't, so yeah, let's find out, what is this? Might be smaller than a T400, but they didn't have any used T61s on the site when I looked, but hell, you never know. What is this? Oh, I see a Lenovo logo, so it's not a T61. What is this? T400, just as I had suspected. And they replaced the logo with a Windows, and that's hilarious. They didn't do a very good job of it, as you can tell. They replaced that with a Windows 7 sticker. That's real great. Get this box out of here. That's a fire hazard at its classicness. I have two of these end-of-use statements, which basically it's all about recycling and all that stuff, but it doesn't even apply to Canada, so screw you. What's in here? Stop and take notice. The enclosed documentation contains the following important information. 7-day money-back guarantee, hotline support, GARS. They didn't do a very good job with my T500, so screw them. And more frequently asked questions. Is there something on the back? No. So that can go away. Is this the same crap? I have a strong feeling that this is the same crap, except with some other stuff. Or not. I just didn't fold it properly. Yeah, no, it's the same pages. Check this out. 7-day money-back guarantee. Stop and take notice. I'll keep one copy of all this. Because I did keep one copy for my system. Where'd the bag go that had all that junk in it? There it is. IBM quality. Market-driven quality. Awesome. So let me open up this piece of junk and let's see what's actually in here. Anti-static tape. Well, it's also anti-remove this tape because this is frustrating. Like, will you please? But I suppose everything has to have its quirks. So we'll just open it up like this. We'll open it up violently. There we go. Alright, that was my cell phone. But like, whatever. So there's your battery. Not much to say there. Still don't know what that is, but I don't really care. Let's just put the battery in. I already see part of the CD-ROM. May or may not set the entire thing up. I don't really particularly care. I just want to see if it works. I'm going to go put it back where it's supposed to go. Check out this tiny ass brick that came with this thing. These are 90 watt, and they're built like tanks. These are 65 watts, and there's an obvious lack of quality here. But I'm going to have to get this stupid thing put up there just so I can get this installed, which is a pain in the ass. Already had to do one replacement. The original cord that came with that supply is not long enough. So that's had to go. Check out this fancy schmancy setup that we have here. Look at this shit. Even I don't have this. It's all pretty nice. I don't know. I think there's a mouthpiece for the mouse missing. Yes, there is. So I'm gonna have to install that. This doesn't reach anywhere but here, so there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do about that. Unless there's a cord issue. Which there probably is, because there's this right here. So let me do some more fiddling here, because there's apparently more to this than I think there is. Die, you pesky bastard. Anyway, I think I got this one all working. I'm gonna pull that out. Plug in this damn thing here. I'm not gonna turn it on. I'll let him deal with that because it's not mine. I don't want anything else. In fact, I'm not even gonna set up any of his software. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, well, first of all, I'm going to check this. Or not. DVD drive. This is SATA, so I can use my, drive bay in this. I'm gonna get that all set up first of all. This. I want to make sure that this works. Oh, a webcam. Ain't that just a peach? Layout is very familiar. What kind of settings does this have? F1 enter BIOS. Let's see. BIOS has been updated from IBM. It's a P8600 at 2.4 gigahertz with 4 gigs of RAM from the factory. SATA HCI mode. Let's reboot. And get into Windows. Should be running, let's see how the light works. Let's check that out. It's a regular LED light. You can see there. There's no upgrade going from Windows 7. There is no upgrade going from this to his other machine because it was basically the same spec. The only difference is it's got a faster Actually, I don't even think it has a faster processor in it. No, it doesn't even have a faster processor. It's basically the same processor. It was a T7700 before. I don't know what, it's a P8600, so it is a little bit better now. Probably more cache memory. Wonder if it's running a 64-bit version of Windows. Setup is preparing your computer for first use. Alright, T400 with a webcam. This is awesome. Oh, and a fingerprint reader too. It's beautiful condition. Of course, I'm not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot with this. My mouse isn't even detected. I wonder if it's even on. No, it's not even detecting my damn mouse. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It's got the mouse. Fancy schmancy mouse, too. Dear God. Whoops. Oh, United States. US. Type a computer name. Let's type in a computer name. Let's just leave it at that. Type in a password. How about I don't? Type in a product key. Let's do that. Half the thing's already running. Nice. Don't even need to set up any drivers or anything. It just runs straight off of the power from the USB. Cool. Wow, it's already got Service Pack 1 on it. Use recommended settings. I know him. He won't do anything to try and update this. So I'll just let it piss him off for all I care. We'll say that that's right. Because it probably is. Now let's access the network. See if I remember the key. So this setup is actually really cool. And it actually really works as well. Doesn't have any extra USB ports to plug in all of his peripherals. I'd give him one of my USB hubs if I weren't using them. skip this, because he doesn't need to be on my home group. Okay, I'll let him set up the fingerprint reader and a password as well. Windows 7 Professional, why am I not surprised? Probably gonna have to activate the damn thing as well. Oh, that's no big deal. Come on. Check out the hardware, see what kind of hard drive it's running. If I had to guess, it's either a Seagate or a Hitachi. Probably not a... Activation period has expired. Activate now. Activate Windows Online now. Let's see if it fails. I know there are 2 product keys on the bottom of the system, so I can use that. This copy of Windows is not genuine. I just turned the damn thing on, you piece of shit. Activate. Sorry for the language, by the way. I'm kind of hot and sweating, and I just got out of a really useless English exam. It was 30 marks, if you would believe it. 30 marks, 6 pages, took me an hour and 15 minutes. What a waste of my time. There we go, activation successful. Setting up personalized settings, blah blah blah. Haven't heard any sound from it yet. You know what would be hilarious if they didn't have any of the drivers installed. While I'm at it, I'm gonna set this up, get the data off of it. Toshiba, so be careful with it. Alright. So this is not Arrow by any means, any stretch of the imagination. I wonder if this is a fresh build, if they didn't install anything. Let's see here. Workgroup, gonna have to fix that. 64-bit version of Windows, holy crap. It's decent. Let's rate this computer. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I wonder if it has the Lenovo stuff. Lenovo system update. Let's see if system update finds any drivers that will let me do this. So let's get that all working and set up. Allow. Oh, no wonder it wasn't even working with Arrow. It wasn't even turned on. You suck. Anyway, it's working. Plus, I'm working on copying a non-existent file, apparently. Which may or may not be working. You can see. So we'll see how long that takes. Hitachi hard drive, as I had suspected. Properties. What is the size of this damn thing? I'll populate it. Probably realistically a 160 gigabyte. It's installing system update. Actually, it already had system update. It's just updating system updates. Okay. Assessing disk performance. No idea what it's installing. Or what it's even copying. Probably a bunch of hidden crap. You know what? Oh, disappear. Cancel. I only want certain pieces of that, so screw you. Send this info every time. Oh, disappear. Windows Update. Disappear. Still assessing disk performance. Is there anything on this desktop in terms of files? No. Anything in terms of downloads that I need to keep? No. Favorites, screw you. Links, screw you. My documents. There are files in the My Documents that I need to keep. And I'm going to keep my documents, my music, my pictures, and my videos. And that's it. Everything else, forget it. Paste all of that. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install Antivirus, which apparently isn't even installed anyways. Modem, hotkey, power manager, update. Optional update, synaptics, communications, migration, connexant audio. Next, download, yes. Scored a 4.8 because the graphics sucked. Why am I not surprised? Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to test, and that was the webcam. So you get to see my ugly face. Oh, or not. Obviously not. Desktop gadget, Roxio Creator, Turbo Memory. That sometimes causes problems. The integrated camera apparently doesn't have a thing on it. Oops. Inter-video decoder, snipping tool, PowerShell, system tools, tablet. That's impressive. It apparently doesn't have anything installed for the integrated camera. Well, that's useless. Let's see here. Let's just wait for this stupid thing to work. Apparently my startup sound is turned off, so I'll have to fix that. Or maybe not. Maybe it's one of these versions of Windows 7 that decides it's going to play the startup sound as the login sound, because I know that some of them like to do that. I'll let him set up all of his account stuff later. I'm going to turn these fans back on. It's really noisy. Never did understand why they quite needed 2 fans in their room, but sure, I guess. Whatever you want. Welcome! Check out this fancy pants chair, too. This is, like, amazing. Speaker vibrations. Oh, how much I love those. We have... Oh, what the hell is this? Nintendo Power. It's empty. There's nothing in it. And a bunch of other shiz that I don't care about. A pen. The cheesiest thing you've ever seen. Some thumbtacks. And in there is just a bunch of crap. I do like this desk, but I could never get used to it because I keep bumping my legs up against this stupid drawer. This mouse I could get used to, though. Might get one for myself. Then again, who am I kidding? I don't have enough space on my desk. I have too much stuff. So I still have to install all this, and then we'll come back. I do definitely like my chair better, not just because it has armrests, but because it feels better. Mine's better and bigger, and that just sounds wrong. But I had to say it because it's true. Plus, the other thing that I want is a debut video capture, because I can use that with my thing. My webcam. Or this webcam. It's not mine. Next. Let's do this. I'm going to English. Debut video capture. Let's see if it finds the device. Blinks the light. And finds the device. There I am. So, as if you need to see me, here's my camera. Check out all the updates that need to be installed. Way too many of them, if you ask me. Wi-Fi, Logitech USB, pointing device, platform updates, blah blah blah. I need 64-bit version of Windows. How many updates are not checked here? A whole bunch of them. Let's just check them all. Okay, all of them are there. Accept, finish. I did install Vera, right? Or maybe not. Huh. What the hell? Why did Vera not install? Oh boy. Vera. Vera didn't install. That's great. Makes me feel real assuring. You know what? Let's try something else. Haven't tried Avast antivirus since it caused problems. The last time I used Avast, I had it on a Windows XP machine, and it had this really weird and annoying bug where if you tried to stop the auto sandbox, it would blue screen the computer. Not sure how it managed to do that, but that's what it was doing. And I tracked the blue screen driver to the something that belonged to Avast Antivirus. Oh, what the hell? Run. Hopefully this one doesn't have to download a whole bunch of junk in order to use it. But oh, would you look at that? They ripped the Oh, this is terrible. Look, what the hell? It's worse than my wall was before I fixed it. My wall had holes in it. Recommended updates. Some of them obviously didn't install. Apparently they're not installing. I don't care. Yes, I do want to close it. That's why I closed it in the first place. Avast software runs. Probably one of these stupid Windows 8-like things again. We value your privacy. Well, I hope so. This is the first time I've ever had to do this with a driver. Run it in compatibility mode. Start the program. Run it in this compatibility mode. Should work. Yep, there we go. Stopping the LMS service. So it should work as far as I... Oh. Tell AMT is enabled. Next. Finish. Next. Yes, save these settings for this program, even though I'll never run it again. So the rest of that should be done. Close troubleshooter. It actually works. I can close that. And delete this. I like this keyboard a lot. It's really cool. Avast is still installing Google Chrome, which I did not really want to do, but don't really care. Just let it stay the way it is. Still downloading updates, and it's taking forever. Oops. So I know he does use Steam stuff and Skype stuff and stuff like that, but I don't care about any of that. So if he wants to install all that, he can install it later. I'm not going to install Firefox either, because guess what? Chrome is already installed. So if he wants to install Firefox and use that, whatever. Check out this crappy fan. Look at this. This is just... like, I'm surprised this was even allowed anywhere near store shelves. This is just terrible. How is this even broken? How did this even sell? Actually, is a better question, because this is just not up to par. Look at how much noise it makes. Although that's probably more or less as a result of being so dirty. Sounds like crap, too. Maybe we need some oil. Still on stage 1 of 3, preparing to configure Windows. That's not very encouraging, considering it's been at least 20 minutes. Why is this taking so long? I'm not sure. I think it might have something to do with that dumb Logitech setpoint software. Which is going to have to go, by the way, because that's useless. It's probably some dumb software for configuring, like, the stupid sensitivity of this piece of crap. So, you know, whatever. I'm probably going to remove it anyways. But we'll see how much longer this takes. It's about 3:14 now. It's this whole process. Oh, wait, look at that. It's actually doing something. Though it's only stage 1 of 3. Don't know how much longer this is going to take, but hopefully it's not too much longer because I'm getting impatient. It seems to be stuck at 15%. It is reading the hard drive still, though, so that's encouraging. But, time-wise, I wanted this to be completed at, 2:30. As you can see, it's now almost 3:30, and I'm not even done yet. This is gonna take a while. You know, this is hilarious. I'm tempted to use it for something, but it's glass. At least as far as I can tell, it's glass. So I can't really use it for portable use. But this is taking way too long. I don't know what it's doing, but... You know, it's probably one of those... It's actually doing something now, but it's probably one of those stupid .NET framework updates that is absolutely ridiculous in terms of amount of time that it takes to complete. It is going by now. It is actually doing something, which is a lot more than what you could say before. Not sure what kind of health status this hard drive is in. I'm half tempted to put my HDAT disk in there. I did unplug this because it was getting annoying. I'm tempted to put my HDAT disk in here, but... Oh, wait, I can't do that because the backup drive is right in there. Yes, I started using that as a Windows backup drive. I took the other 170 gig that were free, 170 gigs that were free on that drive because it wasn't made to fit the entire drive, which is interesting. Usually you'd think they were, but somehow or another it managed to be shrunken to a 130 gigabyte partition, and the 170 that was left over, actually, no, you know what? That's a little bit off because it's a 320 gigabyte hard drive. So, whatever was left over was used for this project, and hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. I'm expecting it to take at least, for this to get done, I think this is probably going to take me until maybe realistically 3:50, 4 o'clock at this rate. And after that, I still won't be finished because there are probably at least 100 other updates that I need to install. So, we'll see. Alright, shut itself down while I was gone, so let's power it back up. And see what kind of state of disrepair the Windows install is in. Not sure what kind of health state, like I said, what kind of health state this hard drive is in, but we'll see. I'm hoping that it's still good because don't want to be having to replace this anytime in the near future because this is a brand new system. Well, okay, fine. It's not brand new. It's obviously used. The T400. Not very many of those are actually brand new anymore. In fact, I don't think any of them are. You know what's hilarious? This is a this is a 14.1-inch laptop. The T61P was a 15.4 inch. So you're losing actually 1.3 inches of display space. But that's okay. I just don't really think it matters too much. This is not fast. My T61 boots up faster than this. This is pathetic. Might have to do some registry fixes. Which is usually why I like having AVG, because the AVG tune-up fixes registry problems. But sometimes you can't have everything. Stage 3 of 3, preparing to configure Windows. Let's see how long this takes. Set point. Do you want to install this? Click install to install. How about I don't? It's failing on 2 updates. Error code 643. Unknown error. Very useful Windows update. Very useful. But let's just reboot it anyways. Should have no problem. After rebooting it, all this should just go by really fast. Much better for the other time that I was doing this, where it was really slow. This is going to be a much longer video than I wanted. But whatever. How fast that is. It's about to hit stop there. It's like not even taking a full minute to reboot there. My god. Let's watch the boot up process. Sorry for any shaking, if you can actually see any of that. Like I said, I'm using an iPod, and this is not the easiest thing to hold. What time is it? It's about, no, I don't even know because there's a stupid bag in the way now. As long as this works by the time I'm done with it. Still can't believe it has a stupid webcam on it, which is insane. Mine doesn't have a webcam. Then again, I have absolutely no use for a webcam, because I have one on my Acer, and I have one on that, Compact as well, and I never use either of them, so... This isn't the fastest thing in the world, just so you know. It's taken more than a minute to boot up. Of course, it's running on some old Hitachi slow hard drive, although I think that's a 7200 RPM hard drive, so it shouldn't be this slow. What I like the most is that there's a calendar right there. It's funny. This is a nicely arranged desk area, though. It's better than my desk, which is a total mess. Sort of just thrown together. It'd be nice to have a better desk than the one that I have now, but can't have everything. I don't care about the desk that I have now. It's a nice desk for what it is. It's an old desk. I've had it for years. In fact, it's existed for years as well. Let's see, are there any more updates? I'm sure there's a bunch of junk that I need to uninstall, but... Avast is working. Probably going to go against what I had said before, and I'm going to install Firefox and most of the other programs that were already there. Oh cool, this is a middle mouse button. Which seems to do nothing more than open up the Windows menu. I didn't realize that I had a middle mouse button until now, though. Come on, there we go. One optional update, Bing Desktop. I don't care about the Bing Desktop. And then the program locks up. Some more XML core services. Stupid things. Creating a restore point. Not sure how long this is going to take. More updates are available. Bing Desktop. Get out of here. Check for more. Launch Firefox. I'm going to leave it with the menu bar stupid thing, which I don't like that menu bar, so just don't import anything. I actually really dislike the menu bar, but... Or this new menu bar that's been in Firefox since version 4. I don't like it, but it's not my computer, so I don't really care. Now you can get rid of Google Chrome, because we don't need that. Also delete the browsing data, which apparently is a question. See how long that takes. Chrome has been uninstalled. I don't care. Firefox, get out of here. Close. Now all this is messed up. Put that back. Close that. Actually, I wanted to check to see if that Logitech stupid thing showed up in here. Probably gonna go against my will and install Setpoint, but whatever. I don't think it's installed itself, so that's good. Logitech Setpoint, there it is, uninstalled. Whoops. Error message. What a surprise. It doesn't work. So that's sort of interesting. New updates are available. important update. Bing Desktop, get out of here. Security update for Silverlight. Install that. Move this back over here. Let's take a look. What was the other, what's the other old application line here? Program files. Ask.com is apparently here. Screw you. Authentech. Don't know what that is. Call of Duty, the year of the game. Game of the Year edition. There's a bunch of stuff on here. I'll let him set it all that stuff up. So, all I really care about now is that Firefox is installed and all that's done. But once these updates install, we'll be all in the clear. Alright, no more updates to install. I think we're good. There's the catalyst. Is this running at the highest resolution possible? Yes. 1440 by 900. Let's shut this off. And with that, finally, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.